La alineación del Barcelona será...
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. 100,000 plus in unison. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Well, we're on the way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Has a look and plays it forward. He's been picked out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is lovely. Oh, well played, lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, nice touch. Pulls it back, hits it first time! No, not this time.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
They've played it short. Big header! In he goes again! And he's done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Ferran Torres. And here's Lewandowski.
Look, movement creates...
Now the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Las Palmas looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Lewandowski. Well-timed, excellent interception, and it's Iniesta. And here's Dani Olmo.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Deftly away. That's a lovely, neat pass. Araujo and Kubasi. Iniesta. Ferran Torres. Now that's well seen too. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Dani Olmo. Dink through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ferran Torres! Ferran Torres!
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space out wide. Showing good feet. Ferran Torres.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's McBurney. He's got away.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
There's the hit! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. How very smart. He just got it right.
That's just a great finish, but it's down.
And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Dispone de un circuito cerrado de televisión para garantizar su seguridad.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use momentum to go again.
McBurney.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Could try cutting inside here. Gets his pass away. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's McBurney. In with a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That elbow. Lobbed in behind. Now it's... He's had a shot!
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
La asistencia a este partido
Almost an hour gone. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's not getting past him there. Lovely feet. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, the shot could be on here. Oh, what a... Tries a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Lewandowski. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Out for a throw. Lewandowski. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good ball, shots on here.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Casado. Aims beyond the defence. McBurney. Now it's McBurney. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now Casado.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Lewandowski. Ferran Torres. McBurney, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Just 5 minutes left. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Kok gak ada suaranya?
La alineación del Barcelona será...
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
And that gets things running. Etsy. And it's Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Amala. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he latch on to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Amala. Oh, easy pickings there. Casado. Lewandowski. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. Daniel. Iniesta. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Amala. It is, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now Mario Martin. Oh, good spread. Amala. Dani Olmo. Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's in on Ferran Torres! No way through, so back it comes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a throw. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Iniesta. And he's quick to get it clear again. Amala really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Ferran Torres, it's Lewandowski! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's really well manoeuvred. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Lewandowski. Amala. That's tidy. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Lewandowski. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Kubasi. And Lewandowski. Nice, has a goal! And another try! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Ferran Torres duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Mario Martin. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Dani Olmo. Skims one in. There's the shot! Mario Martin. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Times that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we're off again. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Amala. Oh, that's fabulous. Amala!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dani Olmo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now there, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's following up! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's had it taken off him. It's just beyond his reach. Iniesta. Sado. Lewandowski. Amala. Moro. Amala. Less said about that pass. Iniesta looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, needed subduing. Was going to be soft and so this could get ugly against them here.
Out of play for a throw. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift into his path. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's that shapes to shoot! Tries to get it clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And it's Lewandowski. Ferran Torres.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In with the challenge. Lewandowski. He is through here. Well played, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Real chance! There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very played.
Mario Martin.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
That is good alertness. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And here's Ferran Torres. He's in here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Casado. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski goes on a run down the left wing. Iniesta. Can he get onto this? Very nicely done. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Martinez. I think we're just about done here. And here's Dani Olmo.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Amala. Moro. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's played it in low. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
En el marcador está a punto de aparecer el número premiado de nuestra rifa de hoy. Buena suerte a todos.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And we're right now for the Japanese national anthem.
And this is now today's
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
Do you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Mbappe gets his pass away. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Minamino. Doan. To Kamada. Itakura. Doan. To Kamada. Maradona. Rodri. Itakura. Toma. Oh, such a clever touch. Nice control. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kamada. Passes short and sharp. Lobbed in behind. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's been picked out. Kamada! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Japan have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kamada. Duan. Oh, shooting chance! Just off target. And it's Belletti. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Sane. Sane going face to... It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Halo Username. Halo Username.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Almost half an hour in now. Endo. Minamino. Duan. Maradona. Done delicately.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. And that has left him in a heap. Minamino. Mitoma. Oh, a delicate chip through. Adams is there to clear. Kamada, who's short. Kamada. He's in plenty of space here. Gets the shot away!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, important interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And he's had it nicked away. Kamada does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's a little off target. That's a sharp pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Batistuta.
There will be 1 minute.
They've got to make
added
this
time.
nice and quick.
Roberto Carlos, he's gone for goal! And he's there to belt it away. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just
Hello,
one
everybody,
goal,
and a quick announcement
and
now.
that is the
We would
state of
like
it
to
at
ask
the
you all
break.
to kindly stay
1-0.
seated during the match.
Well,
Thank
obviously
you for your
things are
cooperation.
not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Siapa-siapa?
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Big header! And now they can clear their lines. Rodri, Mbappe. Maradona is in a really good position out wide. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. No, he refuses to take the bait. Endo. Mbappe. Could move up a gear here. Batistuta.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. A real great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. So we've reached the hour mark.
For this match was 28,997.
Kamada looks to go up and over. It's out for a goal kick. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Decent hit! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution in progress.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Toma. Now it's Kamada. Just eases him off the ball. Belletti. Roberto Carlos. And Bastoni. Koundé. Bastoni. Rodri. And Bastoni. Adams. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Belletti. That's a nicely measured pass. Keeper sees it all the way. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Batistutas, he's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Koundé, Rodri, who does have an assist to his name, and Adams, Bastoni, Koundé, forwards and with intent, decent progress down the left. It's Roberto Carlos! Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Roberto Carlos. Ball swung in, and the keeper beats it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And he's forced to go back. Kamada, driving forward, out towards the flank.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Cleared away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Kamada. And it's lofted through here. Caught offside that time. And that's been intercepted. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Batistuta, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of...
Coba lagi. Apa kabar bukan? Siapa-siapa? Apa kabar Wulwah ini? Kenapa harus apa kabar? Kenapa tidak hai? Apa kabar aku kabar kok? kabar juru bijiin? Keluar sana bukan? Siapa-siapa? Welcome bukan siapa-siapa. Welcome Siswanto. Welcome user.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, we're on the way.
Siapa-siapa?
And here's Diaz. That's good play. Diaz! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
Do you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Adams. Bastoni. Koundé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Diaz. Assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mbappe. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Maradona. Lerma. Still goalless at the moment. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some really good ball movement. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Hammers with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Mojica. Diaz. Done delicately. Now it's Cordoba. And it's James Rodriguez. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. And no, he's seen through all of that. Diaz. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Very nicely done. Oh, what a climb! Little pass back. Mojica. And he's quick to get it clear again. Mojica. James Rodriguez. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And it's Maradona. Adams. It's Belletti. He's in a really good position out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Lerma. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Lukumi. James Rodriguez. That has ended up in no man's land. David Villa. He's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Munoz. For Lerma. And Sanchez. Munoz. And it's James Rodriguez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adams. Bastoni. And there is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Los futbolistas ya están entrando al campo de juego.
And we're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Played back in. Maradona. Now Mbappe. Maradona. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, has a goal! And yes, it's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So we have the first goal.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Shot at goal! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Número 20.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Munoz, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caught offside that time. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Stood up well to him there. Lukumi. And back to the keeper they go. And Sanchez.
La cantidad de
Munoz.
espectadores de este partido fue de 80.953.
And it's James Rodriguez. Now the ball's gone astray. Diaz. And he's whipped and he gets big! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Lerma. Mojica. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa looks to get on the end of this. Belletti. Adams. David Villa. No, he's not getting past him there.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get the...
Can he finish? They've done it! And the comeback is complete!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Convertido en el minuto 70. Número 9.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
David Villa. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Batistuta proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Header! No mistake! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Colombia making consecutive changes here. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, you can see he's very much a favourite, and with very good reason.
Colombia get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Foot in.
Colombia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Diaz. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away. Heads it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Lerma. Belletti. And it's Maradona. Well seen, saw that coming. Opts for safety. Oh, this looks sharp. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lerma. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Welcome Dembele. Welcome N. Welcome Hansa.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And already we're underway here. And it's Batistuta. Passing nice and neat. Done delicately. Will play through for the wide man. Well, he's a little fella, Ludovic Giuli, but he is one of those, Jim, appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. For me, the perfect go-between player in that final third who links up midfield and attack. One of those nightmare scenarios for defenders not wanting to follow him into deeper space.
Because he's just so bright, so intelligent.
Yeah, well, usually he's looking to drag them out of position, and he's so good with his technical ability and vision that all of a sudden they've got a big...
Can he finish? Fratesi is flagged offside. Adams. That's headed upfield. That looks a cracking ball. And into the great arms of the keeper. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Cambiasso. He's there to get rid. Crossed in one. Big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Well, played right into his path. He gets big! Cleared without complication. Belletti. So it is still 0-0. And Adams. And it's Roberto Carlos. Julie. Oh, what a climb! Batistuta gets flagged offside. Di Lorenzo. Frattesi to Barella. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Fagioli. Tonali. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Julie, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's the shot! It's run loose. In he goes again. Cleared without hesitation. Tonali. Di Marco. Retegui. He's looking wide. He's had it taken off him. Maradona. Julie. And it's Roberto Carlos. Batistuta! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 29 minutes is number 20, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Belletti. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Maradona. Rodri. Great ball if he can get there. Roberto Carlos. Cambiasso. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Barella. Now it's Barella.
Oh, that was expansive.
He's got tall. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Shot could be on. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Barella. Cambiasso. Barella. Now it's Barella. And that is expertly dealt with. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cambiasso.
There will be
Di
1
Marco.
minute added time.
Looking tidy in possession here. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Danger averted for now. And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it.
And
Good effort from both sides,
to the field.
but at half-time, it is 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Adams. Rodri. Belletti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he latch on to this? And that has been cleared. Barella. Now Fratesi. Maradona. Adams. Here's Rodri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Batistuta! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Batistuta brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Fagioli pops him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
After 58 minutes is number 21, Kylian Mbappe.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Tonali with the short one. Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! Bastoni duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
They've played it short. Deep cross. He rises! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Opts for safety. Barella, Fratesi. Here's the delivery. Firmly met. Now it's Tonali. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cambiasso actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Climbs up big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bastoni really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Adams. Bastoni, the man synonymous with solidity. Now Mbappe. And it's Maradona. Now it's Batistuta. Mbappe! Oh, what has happened? Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Cambiasso. Tonali. That's a good ball played into space. Cambiasso finds himself offside. Pellegrini. Oh, sweet feet. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Barella. In by DiMarco. Keeper sees it all the way. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tonali, Pellegrini.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
I think we're just about done here. Barella. DiMarco. Barella.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Rodri. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Pellegrini. DiMarco. Now Tonali. Cambiasso. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Mbappe picking up the man.
Welcome Chiskeju. Welcome Bayu.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
We have already started here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Schneider. Batistuta. Raspadori. Oh, that's a key interception. And now the breakaway. And they're on him in a flash. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Batistuta. Schneider. It's out for a goal kick. kg early on from both sides. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Maradona, and he was quick to react. Now it's Schneider. Here's McKennie. And here's Maradona. And the counter is on. Schneider. Raspadori.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And he was alert to it. McKennie. Fofana. And it's Schneider. And Bastoni. Nicely weighted ball. Raspadori will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Raspadori. He has found the way through. Raspadori going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Inter!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato al 28esimo minuto, numero 20.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Snyder! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Raspadori, and it's Batistuta. Raspadori in acres of... And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Maradona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. Shot a goal! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Bastoni, Fofana. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Fofana.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Maradona. Decent hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway. And we've reached half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Inter Milan very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Raspadori. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, the shot could be on here. And they can counter here. McKennie. And it's Batistuta. Played out to the left flank. Come off second best. Great hit! Oh, extraordinary.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Bastoni. Raspadori. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Fofana. Could move up a gear here. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Raspadori really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Showing great feet there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well played and well cleared.
Schneider. Oh, good spread. Raspadori. Tomori. Looking for options for movement. Raspadori. That's very neat. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He is just caressing the ball. And that interception. It's